Hey guys, SHYLEENSHAWN here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take the time to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. Today is Saturday, and as you guys know, I wanted to start doing a self-care Saturday series. If you guys seen my community tab or followed me on Instagram and heard me talk about that, and I just want to upload, hopefully, every Saturday a video where I'm doing a self-care activity and I'm just chatting, you know. I asked you guys to give me some questions on Instagram and also in my community tab, so I'll try to use the community tab more. So also the community tab, and I was going to do my eyebrows on camera, but I figured that my mouth would be in front of the mirror majority of the time. So I'm just going to do my hair on camera. And a lot of you guys asked about my hair. So I will be doing my hair on camera and answering questions. If that sounds interesting, of course you can keep on watching the video. I figured though, before I washed my hair, because my hair is probably, this is probably 6 days. 6 days of no washing, yeah. So it's been about 6 days since I last washed my hair. I just went upstairs and combed it all out so you guys could see my hair. It's getting pretty long. And this will be good for my records too, because I don't plan on cutting my hair anytime soon. But in the back, it goes down to right here, if you guys can see that. So it should be boob length by the end of the year. It's really big and it is really curly, but since I combed my hair out probably about 3 days ago and I've just been wearing 2 little space buns, it's not as big or not as curly because I combed it out. But yeah, I have a lot of hair. I wouldn't say it's super thick. I don't have, you know, 4C hair by any means. My mother is white. My mother is a redhead and she has straight hair, and my father is black and he has curly hair. So my hair is curly. I wouldn't say it's like spirally curls by any means, which is why I have to do twist outs in the front of my hair. My hair is definitely more like a wavy curly, but you guys will see. I wanted to show you guys it all combed out because I'm about to go upstairs and wash it, and then I will do my hair on camera and answer the questions. Some of the products that I use 2 products to wash my hair. Like I said, I'm mixed, so if you're, you know, mom and dad are both black, you have 4C hair, this shit might not work for your hair. If you're white, this will probably work for your hair, because I definitely use products that are geared more towards white people because they work better for my hair. My hair is not super thick or dense or curly or anything like that, so yeah, just want to put that out there. So I either use Aussie shampoo, and Aussie, my best friend, she's black and she uses this, so I mean anybody can use it. It is a deep conditioner, 3-minute miracle. My grandma uses this and I've been using this since I was a kid. This is like a staple. My grandma uses Tresemme shampoo and conditioner. That shit does not work in my hair. It dries my hair completely out, and she's been using that shampoo and conditioner for decades. So you just gotta find what works for your hair. This works for mine. It's 3-minute miracle moist. I use this as a conditioner. I use it every single time I wash my hair as the second step. And not every time do I shampoo my hair. Sometimes I do co-washes. That's just conditioning your hair. It really just depends on how I think my scalp feels. If my scalp feels greasy or nasty or like I have a buildup of product, then I'm gonna shampoo my hair and get my scalp clean. I do have dandruff occasionally, so I use this, which is Nizoral. It is a dandruff shampoo. You can find this in some Targets, and I buy mine online on Amazon. So yeah, dandruff shampoo. I probably use this every 3 shampoos or every 2 shampoos. I'm gonna use it today because I noticed some dandruff. So yeah, Nizoral, Aussie 3-minute miracle. I'm gonna go wash my hair and then I will come back down here and we can do my hair. I'll twist the front and answer some of your guys' questions. I don't want this series to be high strung or high maintenance or anything like that. I want it to be chill as fuck. I want it to be me doing something for myself every single Saturday, whether that's a face mask, whether that's me painting my nails, whether that is me plucking my eyebrows, whether that's me doing a full face of makeup, or something like washing my hair. Those things can definitely get away from you when you work from home, because it is work, 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 and when you're not working, you want to relax. And relaxing to me doesn't always mean taking care of myself, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna go wash my hair. That was the longest intro ever. My hair just kind of looks like a big blowout right now. But I don't want this series to be high maintenance at all. Fuck all that. That's why I have all my other videos. Self-care Saturdays, they're gonna be chill as fuck. We're gonna hang out. I'm gonna talk. Today I'm doing a Q&A. We'll see what I do next week. And maybe the series will be a dud. Maybe it'll be a complete fucking flop. Maybe I'll upload this video and that'll be it. And maybe I'll do these every single Saturday for the rest of the year. We don't know. But you never know until you try. So it's me putting myself out there, trying to start a series, my first series on my channel. And yeah, I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Look at all that hair. Ow. It's just too much. I cut my hair a lot, but I have not cut my hair in the last couple of years. But yeah, I know this channel, not this channel, I mean I know this channel too, is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But I know that these little Saturday self-care videos aren't going to be everybody's cup of tea either. And that's fine. You don't want to be everybody's cup of tea. Who wants to be that? I'm gonna go wash my hair. I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back. So I just got out the shower. As you can see, the front of my hair is just kind of like, it's curly, but it's like meh. It's gonna get frizzy. I don't have heat damage or anything. My curl pattern is just a lot looser in the front of my hair. The back typically doesn't get as frizzy as the front. The front curls never even hold. So that is why I go in with my good sis Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair moisturizing curl activator cream. No sulfates, silicones, parabens, or mineral oil. This is either going to work good in your hair or it's going to work really shit. I feel like this is a very like polarizing, yeah, hair product. Either you love it or hate it. I love it. It works good in my hair. Like I just said, I am mixed, so obviously that has something to do with my hair texture and how well this is going to hold. So what I do is I take this and I put this all throughout my hair, and then I go through the front and I do like 2-strand twists and I let those dry, and then I undo those twists, and the curls on the front look way better than my natural curls. They're not frizzy, they're uniform, and yeah, it's just a better situation for everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the questions before I start doing my hair. So I haven't really looked at my community tab since I put my little asking for questions thing there. There are 17 comments. So I'm going to just start going down and reading them. Somebody said, I love your personality, therefore anything that you put up I will watch. I really fucking appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then Denali also said, I'm here for it. How did that get up there? Okay, the bottom of the bottle was nowhere near my face. So somebody said, you sell on 4 platforms. What do you love or hate the most about each one? So I sell on Mercari. The thing I love about Mercari is that I can just put my stuff there and go. I don't have to think about it, and that is the same thing. I think my favorite thing about eBay is, okay, I'm gonna go one by one. So Mercari, the thing I hate the most about Mercari is I feel like there are not nearly as many people on Mercari as there are other platforms. So yeah, that is the thing I hate the most about Mercari. The thing I hate the most about Poshmark is the fact that I have to share my closet every day. I hate that. I just hate it. And the thing I love the most about eBay is that there are the most people on eBay. So yeah, and the thing I hate the most about eBay, I'm all out of order. The thing I hate the most about eBay is probably their listing process and their whole like return thing. Like if you really want to return something, you can make it happen regardless of if it's valid, if the person offers returns or not. Like you can really make it happen if you really want to return some shit on eBay. So that is probably my least favorite thing about eBay. My favorite thing about eBay is the amount of people there. Favorite thing about Poshmark is the community and the layout of the app. I think the app looks beautiful. I love how my store looks on Poshmark. And my favorite thing about Mercari is, I guess I would have to say, I don't know. I mean, it's a platform where I sell. There's people there. I make sales every once in a while, you know? I wouldn't count Mercari out because there are some people who do really good on Mercari, but I wouldn't say it is like the bee's knees or anything by any means. Now I'm covered. I have so much hair product on my hands. The next question is, let me unlock my phone. God, I'm gonna have to keep on doing this. The next question is, resellers rarely talk about self-care, so this will be refreshing. Should I talk about self-care? Somebody asked, I think it was Jackie, asked at the end of my live stream if I could talk about like mental health during this, since this is like my self-care Saturday. And I feel like you guys can tell, I feel like everybody can tell, I've been more like present, more active, I've been smiling more, I've been just doing more, and that's because I don't really feel depressed right now. Of course, it's a wave and it's gonna come back, and I think, and people be like, don't even put that negative energy out in the air, don't even say that. If you say it, you're just gonna manifest it. Obviously, you don't know how like brains and chemicals work, okay? That'll do so much. But I know myself, and I know I've been dealing with my, you know, my bipolar, my depression, all of that shit. I know I've been dealing with that for years, and I know it's gonna come back. So, you know, we just put on our fucking seatbelt and we just wait until that bitch comes back. But I'm not here for the whole, you know, don't put negative energy out in the air. I watched a whole video yesterday about false positivity by Sarah Hawkinson. I've been watching her channel for years. She is a psychology, she has her degree, she's a psychology major, and she did a video about false positivity and how a lot of people try to be fake happy 24/7, and that shit doesn't work. It doesn't. Like, you're covering shit up. That's not good for your mental health to be fake positive for the outside world. So you guys know I don't do that bullshit. I'm not here for the fake positivity. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm not, I'm not, and you're gonna know that just because I am not a good bullshitter. I'm not a good liar. I wear my expressions on my face. You're gonna see it. But my mental health, because Jackie didn't want me to talk about it, it has been okay. I don't know if you would, I am happy right now. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty happy. I had definitely some wins this week. I've been making consistently 3 sales a week, which is great. Your sales can definitely affect your fucking mood. If I'm depressed and I'm not making any sales, it's gonna make it even worse. And then when you don't have the energy and the motivation to actually work and you're not making any sales, it's like a fucking cycle, and it sucks. It really does. It's hard to break out of, which is why I smoke, because it regroups and refocuses me. We all have a thing we do. I don't want to hear shit about it in the comments. But it helps me. It helps me tremendously. I will never knock it. There's a reason why it is legal in a lot of states, for reasons like this. But yeah, did I go on a fucking tangent? I probably did. I just, you know, I'm happy right now. I'm okay. And my depression will be back around, and we'll be ready for her when she comes. Okay, I'm just reading the stuff because not everybody asked the question. Of course, some people were just adding input on what they thought. Yadira wanted me to do my makeup. I'm going to have a poll in one of these corners. Next week, should I do a full face of makeup or should I just do my brows? If I do both of them on camera, it's going to be a really long video, and maybe these videos will be super long videos, I don't know. But vote in the poll. I'll probably put it in my community tab as well. Yeah, I'll just put it in my community tab because people seem to be more active there. I'll put that in there like in a couple days. If you want me to do my makeup or my brows. My brows are going to be a part of my makeup, but I'm talking about like the plucking, the trimming the hairs, doing all that shit. So yeah. Oh, Isabel had a really good question. I did skim over this question because I seen it was so long. She said, 1, I want to resell full-time, but I'm scared to take that leap. It is a big leap. I like the feeling of knowing that check is coming in on that exact day. LOL, my question is, now that you've been reselling for a while, do you regret leaving your consistent income? I do not regret leaving my consistent income, and that is mainly because I can have consistent income doing this because I also have YouTube and I also crosslist for people. So YouTube brings me around $150 a month right now, which is great. That pays for groceries for about 2 weeks, and it's a beautiful fucking thing. So I know I have that coming in. I also crosslist for people, and that honestly just depends on how much I want to work that week. I need to find a mirror in order to do these twists. So I'm just taking a bunch of hair product and putting it on this, and I'm just going to take the 2 pieces and just start twisting them. Oh, she asked if I regret leaving my consistent full-time income, and I do not regret leaving it. That job was not good for me personally or for my mental health. They were not trying to pay me what I felt I deserved. I have a degree. There are customers here that love me. I bring lots of business to the store. I sell lots of things in the store. If y'all don't want to pay me, you know, $13, $14 an hour, I really don't want to work here no more. So, you know, it wasn't good for my mental health. It wasn't good for me personally anymore. It just wasn't a good fit. I appreciate people paying me what I believe that I should be paid, and $9 an hour was not that. So I have my mirror in front of me now, but to answer that question, I do not regret leaving my consistent full-time income. Maybe at the beginning, maybe in June I did a little bit, maybe June, July, but I've gotten pretty steady right now to where it's fine. And I didn't finish my thought about cross-listing, but you know, I make money from cross-listing. I charge 50 cents to cross-list, to Mercari, or to Poshmark. I do not cross-list to eBay. If you need somebody to cross-list to eBay, I'm sure you can go on Fiverr and find somebody, but I make 50 cents per cross-listing, and I do them in max, you know, orders of 50. Those fucking look like shit, and that's because it's really hard to, I don't know how people do this. If anything, I'll just have to redo them. But yeah, so I make 50 cents per cross listing, and I charge $25 for 50 cross listings, which is, you know, 50 cents is not expensive by any means for one listing, especially if that listing sells. The second question she had is, how has it affected your mental health to not know if you'll make any money on a particular day or meet your monthly goal? I did not set a monthly goal for January just because I figured it was like my trial month, and I would just see how January was gonna go before I did anything. So I am going to set goals for February, and I'm just gonna base those goals around how this month went. But it can affect your mental health if you let it. With reselling, it is super inconsistent already. There are people who make lots of money reselling, like Empty Hanger, who, like she said, she had some $0 days in December, but I think she said like the day after her $0 day, she had like a $1,000 day. I'm not doing shit like that, you know. After my $0 day, I might have a $50 day. But, you know, it's super inconsistent. There are days I do $200. There are days I do $0. There are days I only sell one item and I only make $13 or something like that. And you're gonna have days like that, and you really need to go into this knowing that. If you, you know, if you go into this and you think you're gonna be making a certain amount of money every single day right off the bat, that's just not what it is. That's not gonna happen. You really have to build up a stable closet. You have to replenish inventory. You have to, you know, you get a customer base, people that keep coming back. And you just have to know that it's not consistent income. You'll get to a point to where it is consistent, to where you're making a certain amount, but as far as like day to day, it is not consistent. Even week to week, my week to weeks, they can easily vary like hundreds of dollars. It just depends on how much I worked, how sales were that week, I mean how the market was that week, because you have to remember, it's not always you. There is a market. But yeah, hopefully that answered that question. I'm trying to do these and answer questions and focus. It's extremely hard. The next question she asked is, when you speak out on political issues, are you afraid that it will scare, using that word lightly, away a potential customer, or that it'll hurt your reselling brand. So that kind of is my brand, is talking about things that matter and not just talking about reselling 24/7. That's kind of my thing. I don't plan on not talking about things on the basis that it may lose me a customer or something like that, because at the end of the day, I know there is no right or wrong opinion, but my opinion's not stupid. Does that make sense? My opinion is rooted in logic. It's rooted in, how does one say, common sense? So I know that if somebody doesn't agree with what I'm saying, one, and look, some people might be like, I'm not the type of person to cut off people because of political stuff and all of that. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to. I'm really not. But that's the type of person I am. Because a lot of my values, a lot of the things I believe in, they're just too damn important for me to still be associating or talking to somebody who thinks the complete opposite. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to associate with you. I don't want to talk to you about anything, because I know you feel that way about certain things that are they're just too damn important to me. But you know, if somebody doesn't want to buy from me because of my opinion or because of something I said, that's fine, because I don't really want them as my customer. So that's kind of how that goes. I'm not scared of too much. What am I gonna be scared about? Sorry, I don't know if any of that makes sense. I'm trying to focus on this side of my hair now. When you come online and you talk about anything that is important, you're gonna have people that don't agree with you, and you just really have to have the backbone to say that even if people don't agree with me, that's not gonna shut me up. I like to think, like I said, that, you know, there's no right or wrong opinion, but some people really have some stupid ass opinions, and I don't get down like that. That's not how I get down. So oh my goodness, now I feel like I used too much in my hair. This shit's about to be hella stiff. So I did the twists in the front of my head. They are really thin and they look like shit, and I'm not gonna lie, when I turn off this camera I might redo them because I don't feel like they're gonna dry right. It is extremely hard to look at the camera and answer questions and twist your hair. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing my hair again on camera, not like this at least. I'm just gonna zoom through the last of these questions because I don't want this video to be too long. Question number 4, I know we all love our reselling community, but do you feel like the bigger well-known resellers are setting unattainable expectations for the average reseller when they don't show their 0 days and only highlight their good sales days? Of course, that is extremely, you know, it's gonna set unattainable expectations when people are posting their package pictures and it's 10 packages every day. In the 2 days they have 2 or 3 packages, guess who doesn't get a picture? We don't. Because who wants to publicize that? So it definitely does set unattainable expectations. I am a fan of just being honest and being transparent and showing the good and the bad, because there's going to be the good and the bad in everything in life. And I don't ever want to sell somebody a dream. So I mean, I feel like I'm definitely not where I want to be reselling wise. I might do $1,700 this month, you know, might, and that is not profit. That is just after fees and shipping discounts. And you might think that's a lot of money. I only did $500 this month. La da 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 da. I've been reselling since October of 2017. I'm not trying to do $1,700 a month. I've been full-time since May, so I definitely have worked myself up to, you know, a good even. I can do anywhere from like $1,700 to $2,100 a month after fees and shipping discounts, which is good. I feel like that's a lot of growth for me to be doing in the last, you know, almost year and a half, but it's just not where I'm trying to be. So I really hope nobody thinks like I'm just at the pinnacle or I'm just where I want to be, because I'm not at all. So I showed you guys the hair products I use. Somebody asked about that. My skincare routine is very simple. It's usually just water. Very rarely do I actually wash my face. Every time I do wash my face with an actual product, I feel like I end up breaking out, and then I have PCOS, so that also causes me to have acne. I have acne scars on both sides of my cheeks. That is mainly where I break out. And yeah, I usually just use water and then a moisturizer, which is clean and clear moisturizer, I think, or I'll use like an oil. Somebody asked, do you always take all of your items to the post office every day if they can't fit in your mailbox, or do you schedule pickups from home? I had 2 Poshmark packages stolen from my mailbox on Christmas Eve. That sucks. I'm so sorry about that. When I set them out at the mailbox before heading to work, too big to fit inside the mailbox. I have a porch, so when I do home pickups, you cannot see my package unless you're on my porch. And I live in a duplex, so it's me and my neighbor. I have windows. I'm gonna see if somebody comes to my side of the porch and grabs my packages, so I don't have that, problem. My mailbox is on my porch. It's not, on the road or anything like that. Long story short, after speaking to Poshmark, they refunded the buyer and still gave me my money for the sales. That Poshmark is so great. They will work anything out if you email them at support. I was very grateful, but have since started taking all my packages to the post office if they can't fit in the mailbox. Thanks for reading. Oh, no problem. But I typically take my packages to the post office every single day, or my boyfriend Devin will take them. I don't wait in line for a receipt or anything like that. I just set them on the little corner, and my mail lady Dee Dee, she scans them when she gets time. Cindy asked me what is my favorite flip, and my favorite flip is a New At Tags J. Crew Italian tweed coat. I sold that coat within a week. It just sold, so you guys are going to see it in my next What Sold video, and I paid close to $50 for that coat. You really got to know when to pay up for stuff. It was New At Tags. I paid close to $50. When I bought it, J. Crew has the style number, so when I was in the store, I just looked up the style number to see if I could find the retail price. I seen the retail price was $325. It was made at the end of 2018. And it was New At Tags, so I'm like, okay, this could be a good flip. Even if I sell it for $150, that's a good chunk of change. Somebody ended up buying it outright for $205 on eBay, so I'm so happy about that. I'm still waiting for them to, of course, get their package and hopefully leave me feedback and all that jazz before I really start celebrating, but you guys will see that in my next What Sold video. So those are all of the questions from my community tab. I did have a couple on Instagram. I asked Instagram last time and I haven't gotten a large influx of followers. So a lot of those people already asked me the questions they had to ask me. Somebody asked, if an item sells on Mercari but you send out offer likers on Posh, what do you do? Because you can't delete until the offer expires. I have not had to do this, but I've heard, my hair looks crazy, but I've heard that if you change the size on the item on Poshmark, that it'll take away all the offers and then you can delete the item. I don't know how true that is or if it works, but that is what I've heard. Favorite makeup brand, I would say probably Anastasia Beverly Hills. They rarely mess things up. Yeah, I would have to say ABH. Can you share how you do your bookkeeping? I've been wanting to share how I do my bookkeeping forever, but my screen record on my computer is super shitty. I don't know why. I kind of have to like zoom in to my spreadsheet like after it's a big long process. Once I get my screen record stuff, I do not have a problem doing a bookkeeping video. And I do use a spreadsheet. I use Microsoft Excel. Would you consider personal fashion hauls or try-ons? I like your style. Thank you so much. I really want to, but it's about like filming in my house. I don't know where I would film that at. There's not really anywhere that's pretty or nice in my house to use as a backdrop. I guess I could always just use like a plain white wall somewhere, but I'll try. I have a bunch of like thrifted clothes and thrifted outfits that I've been wanting to do videos with, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I just wanted to make this video real quick because I'm editing this video and my hair is serving you wet dog, she's serving you string bean, she's serving you flat as fuck, no volume. So I just wanted to show you guys how my hair did dry. The back is big and curly. I didn't retwist the front. It actually didn't turn out that bad. These are looking like who the fuck did it and why. But these don't look that bad. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I don't have string bean hair. And act like you know who does this curly girl shit. But yeah. Because I'm looking like a wet fucking dog in this video and it's not fun editing good. So that is everything for this self-care Saturday video. I don't know if it was good or a bust. I know it's pretty long, so I'm sorry about that. I hope you did something while you were here and that this was at least a little bit entertaining or interesting or informational. I don't know. I am about to turn off my camera and redo these front twists probably, just because, do you see like the gaps in between there? It's not supposed to be like that. So I think I need to grab larger groups of hair. I usually don't do this on camera. I usually do this super focused inch away from my bathroom mirror. And that's why my twists usually look really pretty in the front. And I don't quite too much know how these ones are going to look. So I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back on Monday doing a live stream, 6 p.m. EST, and then I'll be doing another one of these next week, and then, you know, just my regular videos I do throughout the week. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go because I've been here long enough. Hopefully my hair dries okay in the back. And yeah, bye guys.